Waiting for your tax return to purchase a vehicle? The Team Automotive Group can help you maximize your refund's value. Right now, shop over 150 pre-owned vehicles priced under $20,000. You'll save at every location or log on anytime to teamautouse.com.
9 News now. Everywhere else, it's a Monday. South Louisiana, it's a Lundi, Gras. Welcome to it, everybody. So here we go. Y'all all partied out over the weekend? Y'all, no?
Yeah, you know, a little bit.
Yeah?
We were able to, I think for the most part, we were able to thread the needle, right,
really
with the storms.
Perfect.
We got the parades in before,
Yes.
the parades in after, and yeah, went to one or two myself.
Yeah.
I need to go to New Orleans at least one time
Yeah.
for Fat Tuesday.
Sure.
Right.
And go on Canal Street for Rex.
Okay. It's
At
look,
least
it's a ride.
At least one time.
It's I mean, I did that a number of times, even when I was itty bitty, when I was a kid. My grandparents that lived in New Orleans before Katrina chased them. But after a while, they're like, "Don't show up here anymore. We're not going to be here." They would. They have, and I've mentioned this before as well. They had like resorts out in Florida that if you could prove you're from New Orleans, they'll give you a special rate during Mardi Gras because they know you want to get the heck out of Dodge. Huh. And so they started doing that. They're like, "Don't show up here. We're not going to be here." But yes, to your point.
That's so funny. I never thought of
parades
that.
everywhere. Parades everywhere.
You hear people say that they summer over here, they winter over there, they Mardi Gras over there.
They mumbled right
something
the
every
heck out
day.
of Dodge.
Over to Florida.
But yeah, so we've got all sorts of parades going on today, and then tomorrow, and then even beyond that, we were talking about like the Crew of Mutts, extending it a little bit, to, that kind of thing. So it's a big time party. It's always amazing to me. Mardi Gras is not just unique to South Louisiana. If you look around the rest of the world, places like obviously Brazil and Carnival, and that is massive. Mardi Gras has typically more of an intimate feel, like the neighborhood parades, this kind of thing. Carnival, I mean, millions of people on the streets out. It is a whole city. I mean, puppets and floats that are like stories tall. It is massive. So party.
See that. I'm tentatively booked on a cruise for Mardi Gras of 2027.
Shut up. Down there?
And the stop on
like Rio?
Yeah, is Rio de Janeiro.
Stop.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bucket list stuff
during
right
Carnival. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So
wait, that's a long cruise.
That
Right?
is.
Yeah, no.
Wait a minute. How long are you going to be gone? How long are you going to be gone for? Do we know?
No, we'll see.
Oh, we'll see.
Like 3-4 weeks, whatever it takes.
I'm going to be running cameras.
Where do you leave from?
It's on the West Coast. I think it's L.A.
Really?
No, it can't be L.A.
No, you're going to be going through the canal.
I think we do.
Shut up.
Panama Canal.
Canal, you'd have to.
Yeah.
Those cruise ships are too big. Some of those things
they'll go through.
Like they're Panamax. They
Some
are.
of them, yeah,
are
absolutely,
they really?
yeah.
No kidding.
And
I
a lot
thought they
of
were
people
too
do
big
that.
for the
They'll
canal.
book that to go through the Panama Canal. Yep.
Man alive. Look at this man.
It's like Carmen
I'm
San
living
Diego.
through.
We shall see.
Where in the world
We
is
shall
Johnny
see.
Asian? Okay, well, we were talking about we'll get to 2027 when we get there. 2026, Lundi and Mardi. Looking actually really pretty good.
Lundi, Mardi, looking good. Yeah, today and tomorrow we're not dealing with any fog. Let's get a live look outside at our friends and neighbors over in Mississippi. Okay, they're fine. They've got their boats parked, and they're not dealing with any fog over there. We're not really dealing with that here. Don't get too used to it, though, because that's going to change tomorrow. I expect starting tomorrow morning, that foggy morning pattern is going to start up again. 54 out your door, not too bad. We're relatively comfortable. We made it to 72 for a high to close out the weekend. Did you enjoy the weekend parades? For the most part, the weather cooperated, with the exception of Saturday night, of course. Not as warm for today. Highs in the upper 60s to near 70. And then this week, like I mentioned, the fog is going to return starting tomorrow morning, and then we return back to the 80s. Not that we're trying to do that, but we will see a warming trend. All right, I spoke to meteorologist Jay Grimes, also a state climatologist and our former chief over here. He told me that basically 7 of what you're seeing here have been confirmed tornado touchdowns. 2 of them were rated EF0, 5 of them were rated EF1, and the National Weather Service, they're going to be busy today. They're going to take a look more. They're going to do some more surveys to do a few more confirmations. Local storm reports now. This one focuses just on thunderstorm wind damage, usually winds in excess of 50 miles per hour, and there are quite a few of those. Just in case you were wondering, do we usually see this activity now? Yeah, we usually in February start to ramp up with the severe weather. This is March. As we go to April, I would say as far as Louisiana, just Louisiana is concerned, I would say April is probably our peak for severe and tornado frequency, because watch what happens in May. In May, we start to go back down, and the focal point shifts more to the nation's breadbasket. So, yeah, this is pretty typical, and I would say every February it seems like we get at least 1 or 2 tornadoes across across our viewing area. Nothing doing now. There's the culprit, the cold front that has moved out to the east. It weakened a lot. We just needed it to weaken when it moved through our neck of the woods. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, going forward, not much in the way of rain chances. Matter of fact, even when the next frontal system comes into play, Friday going into Saturday, and it just kind of stalls out across our area, those rain chances are going to be very low, very limited. So if you add up the next 7 days, you put it all together, it doesn't give you much, anywhere between a trace to maybe 1/4 of an inch. That's about it. So it's actually a pretty good looking forecast. Just expect the next couple of mornings to start out kind of dreary, and then we get better and better as the day wears on. Kind of like today, will become partly cloudy in the afternoon with a high temperature of 70 degrees, and there you see no chance of rain throughout the day, so we're looking good there. For the crew of Shenandoah, which is going to roll 6:30 p.m. this evening, they're looking good too. Temperatures falling through the 60s. Get out there and enjoy. The weather will cooperate. It's going to cooperate right through Fat Tuesday. And then as we go forward, as I mentioned, the rain chances, they are really, really small. Back to the 80s, but we do see a cool down in our not so distant future at the very end of the 7-day. We'll drop off our temperatures a little bit. 7:08 right now. Johnny A., how's traffic?
Not bad at all as we look toward the interstate this morning. This is the Bluebonnet area. You see the Best Buy facility, Haverty's Furniture, back over here, the auction facility at the Grove. So we're looking back toward Top Golf. There's the Top Golf fences right there. So there's your traffic flow. Very good traffic flow. No backup on Essen Lane at I-10. So that's looking good. Look at our green drive times at 7:09 in the morning. Not a bad flow of traffic on this Lundi Gras holiday, President's Day holiday, and all things are quiet. We do have one crash. It's on Drusilla Lane near Brookstown. It's going to be way down there on the side of Drusilla, closest to Old Hammond Highway. 7:09, you're watching WAFB 9 News Now on our streaming platform. Make sure you stick around. Matt with some headlines you might have missed this morning. He'll be back right after this. Stay with us.
Here at 710, folks, following a few things for you right now, including a couple of shooting investigations in Baton Rouge. I want to get you to this most recent one from Sunday evening. Let's get you out here. This is going to be kind of Goodwood near South Flannery Road, if you know that part of the world. We're told one man was killed here, another person shot as well, a woman injured in this shooting. But beyond that, not many details released. Once we figure out again exactly, we're working to get the identity, working to get the exact condition of the woman as well. We'll keep you in the know. So that was the most recent one Sunday. This one happened earlier on Sunday. Another deadly shooting. David Johnson has been identified as a victim here. This is the Park East Apartments along Sharp Lane. BRPD also investigating this one after a 22-year-old, again, David Johnson, shot and killed there. We'll keep you in the know. If you know anything, it's a phone call to Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP. They can use a little help here as well. A drive-by shooting? Yeah, this is West Roosevelt Street in Baton Rouge. According to police, somebody rolled by, fired off some shots, actually went into a home there, grazed a woman in the head. Now, she's okay, but that's just, a matter of inches. Could have been that much worse. Make a phone call if you think you might be able to help them out. So all that's going on. I want to let you know that something else is going on. This is a good thing. This is about your health. Let's figure out how to get your heart healthy. We got screenings today. YMCA, Our Lady of the Lake. This is the YMCA on Howe Boulevard, the ExxonMobil YMCA. Glucose, cholesterol, blood pressure. They're going to run those checks from 8 this morning until 11 o'clock this morning. If you're looking to get all those numbers kind of figured out, maybe a good spot to do that right there. So that's the health screenings. How about the holiday closures? Why? Because it's Mardi Gras. Well, it's Lundi Gras and it's Mardi Gras. You're going to have a lot of state offices closed, a lot of parish offices, city offices closed. So some may be closing early today, like some are open for like part-time today, and everybody's shut down on Mardi Gras, and then back to it for Ash Wednesday. The best advice, know before you go, make a phone call. Regular pickups for trash, that's still expected, and then online services typically available. Just before you head out somewhere, make sure they're actually open, because yes, welcome to it. Actually, you know what that is? That's the Crew of Shenandoah. They've only been running for the last few years, so that's one of the parades recently. On the right, though, the new map. They're kind of running it into a neighborhood and then back out to Jones Creek there. As you work your way through it, man, this one attracts a lot of folks. Matt Venezia was live with them this morning, talking about what they are expecting. Again, Crew of Shenandoah running a little bit later on this evening. So from Lundi Gras into, yes, welcome to Fat Tuesday, the coverage we're going to give you. Maybe you don't want to head down to New Orleans. Maybe you've been there, done that, but also maybe kind of want to see a little bit of what's going on. Live coverage from New Orleans continues into tomorrow from 8 in the morning to about 3 in the afternoon. You can watch it, our sister station, WBXH, or that little handy-dandy pocket computer you got, the 9 News app. If you got that on there, if not, go ahead and download it. It's free. You can watch it right there as well. All those Mardi Gras celebrations going on, the big parades. And so we've got more Mardi Gras to come in South Louisiana when we talk about Lundi Gras and Mardi Gras. You can find it at WAFB.com. Still the stuff to come right there. The upcoming parades in the greater Baton Rouge area on Fat Tuesday. New Roads, always a busy spot. I mean, they run those things back to back, and it really does kind of get it's a lot of fun out there. We've been out there a number of times for that. And then Sunday, I mean, so like post Mardi Gras, Sunday, I mean, leave it to the dogs to bring us home again, even post Mardi Gras.
That's the Crew of Mutts.
Crew of Mutts.
Do they always do it that late? Or?
No.
Okay.
It's typically and obviously Mardi Gras is so early this year.
Yeah.
And actually, I think it's even earlier next year. And I think we got one coming up. It's in the like February 9th or 10th or so. It's really. I hate an early. Who doesn't? I mean, because the crawfish ain't ready to go.
You just beat me to it.
You
the
know?
crawfish aren't ready yet. They're getting there. I still haven't had my first yet. I'm waiting a little bit.
I am too.
Price come down a little bit.
I am too. They get a little bit bigger.
Fatten them up.
Fat up. Mm-hmm. See you in 10 minutes.
Your daily commute is getting a 72-month upgrade. Right now at Team Mazda, get 1.9% financing for 72 months on a new Mazda CX-5, along with our lifetime limited powertrain warranty. The savings start now right here at Team Mazda on Airline.